Okay, we're back at it again. I put the bag on it because it's starting to hollow, and it's got to dry pretty even or else it'll crack. Okay, we're in there about 4.5, 5 inches. Get around to the other side here. Don't know if you can see in there or not. Wall thickness is probably 1.5 inches right now. Right out through that shoulder, and it's through there. So this is the way we do it. Get this guy set up in here like yay. Get him tightened down. Make sure that's good and tight. And this is the tool of preference. Homemade deal. Just has a little cutter on it. Lays on here just like yay. Okay. They gave me new software upload for my, oops, I guess I need to turn the power on, for my camera, and it's got something to do with the sound, so I don't know. This may be really loud or really soft, or it may not have any sound at all, we don't know. We will find out though. Nice day today. Got some more of that sawdust missing there. Looking good there. I think I'll take the glass off on that one, on this one. Just kind of working the shoulder right now, just kind of to get it still a little thick there back, so that's what we're working on. We'll get that taken care of. Last week I was doing one of these, that one I showed you earlier, and I don't know what film it was. And I took the tool and stuck it in there just like that, and I was like this on it, and just touched it in and it got a grab. I did have a wood handle on this, but I changed it to metal since, and it snapped off right there, came up, hit me in the chin, knocked my ass out. I was laying right here on the floor. Damnedest thing ever did. one thing about doing this here, because of the amount of time and effort we've got into this already, you want to measure quite often to see where you're at. We're going to make this guy, I think, in 10 millimeter. Shut this off for a second. And this is one of my gauges. As you can see, there's several here. This is a small one for, I don't know if you can see this, but see these dots here? That should be 10 millimeter. Right there. Okay. And you can stick these right in there. Okay, we're a little fat right there, which is good. We like being fat. Okay, so that there right there at this corner tells me, see, you got to go to there. I'm going to call that an inch, thereabouts. Then as it gets around the corner, then we have to go with these larger ones here. And right, that's the bottom of my cut there, which puts me right there. You just get this square to the front edge, and that shows you where you're at. And that means I've got, right there's my 10 millimeter mark. So I got to go to almost 2 inches, inch and 3/4, thereabouts. And then as we progress along, they just keep getting bigger. That's 10 millimeter again, right there. Okay, and then we can get bigger if we want to. See, there's half, and there's 10 millimeter. That's all set up. It's 3 inch, 2 inch, 1 inch. There you go. Pretty clever, huh? You can make these out of aluminum. Pretty easy to make. What you do is take and build one of these. You get one of these to work like this one. Then you go to Office Max. Have them make you draw it out on the computer, and then you take that to Office Max or someplace like that. They can take and blow that up to any size you want. Put it on big paper. And you just lay it on your piece of aluminum, cut it out. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, so that's all I'm going to show you of that. I think I'll get back to it whenever we get into a little further down the line. How's that? Okay, all right. There you go. Anything exciting to tell you about happening? No, I don't think so. Oh, I did do, like, I think video number 8 and 9. I think they're the same damn thing. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I sit there for hours downloading crap, and next thing you know, it's like, holy cow, they look like they're the same. I think the ending's different on one of them. I must have added something to it. You know, that's what happens when you work with people that don't know what they're doing on computers. Anyway, there you go.